Hey everybody, Jeffrey Scott here with Meridian Biosolutions. Thanks for checking in with us again. In this video, I just want to continue our definition series, and I want to introduce to you a very complicated term. I'm going to introduce it at a very high level so that when you hear this term, you're going to have a baseline understanding of what it means. Why is this important? I think that a big part of what we do here, what my goal is to provide a vehicle to educate the market so that you can make better decisions regarding your own health care if it ever comes to that point where you feel like you may benefit from working with a physician and accessing some sort of regenerative health solution. Okay, so when you do that, I encourage you, or if you do that, I encourage you to always be proactive and get a complete understanding of what it is that is in that particular injection. And it'll be hundreds of compounds, okay? Hundreds of chemical mediators. In a big class of those are going to be a group of chemical mediators called cytokines. Cytokines, cytokines, okay? These loosely fall under the growth factor type of classification. Some cytokines are growth factors, but not all growth factors are cytokines. One of those kind of deals. But cytokines are small peptides in general. And they are powerful signaling molecules for the immune system, okay? They're synthesized, they're expressed in most cells throughout the body because our cells from time to time need to talk to the immune system. Cytokines are the language that our cells utilize to communicate with the immune system. For example, I've been talking a lot about cellular senescence. So when a cell goes into a replicative senescent state, right, it stops dividing. Well, one thing, first of all, it did that for a reason. Either there's DNA damage or a gene has mutated that has, has the potential to become a carcinogenic problem. That cell needs help from the immune system at that point. So senescent cells secrete pro-inflammatory cytokines. On one hand, the good thing is they're bringing in the infantry, right? The immune cells to come take a look and check out the situation. At which point that senescent cell can either be destroyed or biochemically it can be pushed down a different pathway, or maybe nothing happens at all. So that's just one example of how a cell might need to talk to the immune system. Obviously, when the body is, encounters pathogens, the immune system needs to communicate between itself so that the adaptive immunity and the innate immunity components can get on the same page. And all of that is mediated through these compounds called cytokines. And within the cytokine group, I generally look at them, and whether this is correct or not, I don't know, but they generally fall into the group of either pro-inflammatory or anti-inflammatory, okay? And there's also redundancies. Cytokines can do the same thing. Different cytokines can do the same thing. Or in one particular cell, cytokines can do different things. So they're very powerful mediators, and they're very important in any regenerative medicine formulation that you might be looking into receiving down the road. So keep them in mind. They're very important. Cytokines. They're immune signaling molecules by and large. And as we move forward, I'm going to do more videos. We're going to do deep dives into some of the more important cytokines themselves, and really improve your vocabulary of cytokines and which ones are anti-inflammatory versus pro-inflammatory. So when the time comes for you to make a healthcare decision, you'll be as educated as possible, particularly as it pertains to cytokines. So thank you for listening. Be sure to follow us here on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube for all the latest updates and new information that we decide to put out that I feel is really going to benefit you down the line. Check out our website too, stayregenerative.com. It's a very simple website, but we post new things there from time to time as well with some key links. So thanks again for listening. Stay regenerative, my friends.